Modern science has proven that there is only one race, one species of humanity. Our DNA is 99.9% the same, and all of humanity initially came from Africa. Some of the early humans started leaving the African continent some 200,000 to 60,000 years ago. The story of humanity is about migration and breeding. Disparate groups of humans not only intermingled with each other, but with other groups of humans including the Neanderthals and Denisovans. There is only one race of Homo sapiens, we're all related, one family, and we share ancestors all the way back to Africa if records would go back that far, which they don't. The story of civilization, group identity, and things like writing to tell us the stories of the past weren't written down until the first alphabet and writings were penned back in ancient Sumeria about 3400 BC. Writing followed town and settlement building, which was afforded by the invention of agriculture about 12,000 years ago. It is through this contextual lens that this high-level view and video remembers the atrocities of the Holocaust for two purposes. One, to honor the dead, and second, so that the Holocaust is never repeated. The Wannsee Conference, held on January 20, 1942, stands as a chilling symbol of the systematic planning and coordination behind the Holocaust, the genocidal extermination of 6 million Jews by the Nazi regime during World War II. Convened by SS-Obergruppenführer Reinhard Heydrich, the chief of the Reich Security Main Office, the conference brought together high-ranking officials to formalize the implementation of the final solution to the Jewish question. By 1941, the Nazi leadership had already initiated mass shootings of Jews as well as communists and others in the occupied territories of Eastern Europe. These were usually carried out in the woods, where the victims were forced to dig massive grave sites for themselves. Gas vans were also utilized before the conversion of concentration camps to death camps. However, they wanted a more comprehensive and coordinated approach to implement the systematic genocide on a continental scale. The Wannsee Conference was attended by high-ranking officials from various Nazi ministries and agencies. Reinhard Heydrich chaired the meeting, and notable participants included Adolf Eichmann, who played a central role in organizing the logistics of the genocide. The stated purpose of the conference was to discuss and coordinate the implementation of the final solution. The term, final solution, was a euphemism for the plan to systematically exterminate the entire Jewish population of Europe. While mass killings of Jews were already underway, the Wannsee Conference solidified the decision for systematic genocide. The participants discussed various aspects, including the methods of killing, the involvement of different agencies, and the logistical challenges of implementing the plan. The conference aimed to streamline the bureaucratic coordination necessary for the efficient execution of the genocide. It outlined the responsibilities of various government agencies, ministries, and SS units in carrying out the mass extermination. Adolf Eichmann presented details on the logistical aspects, including the transportation of Jews to extermination camps, the methods of killing, primarily gas chambers, and the disposal of the victims' bodies. The coordination emphasized efficiency in the execution of the mass murder. The decisions made at Wannsee marked the expansion of the genocide beyond the occupied Eastern territories to encompass all of Europe. The industrial-scale extermination of Jews became a central focus of Nazi policy. The minutes of the Wannsee Conference, known as the Wannsee Protocol, provided a documented record of the decisions made and provide damning proof of the Holocaust. While the meeting did not initiate the Holocaust, it formalized and intensified the genocidal policies that were already in motion. The Wannsee Conference is a stark reminder of the calculated planning and bureaucratic coordination that went into the Holocaust. It underscores the banality of evil as high-ranking officials calmly discuss the logistics of mass murder. The Wannsee Conference was a pivotal moment in the Holocaust, representing the formalization and coordination of the final solution. The decisions made during this chilling meeting set the stage for the industrialized genocide that unfolded across Europe during World War II. The conference stands as a haunting testament to the depths of human cruelty and the calculated nature of the Holocaust.